the cool thing about Juice 2 is the signing up with Hot Import Nights. Hot Import Nights put on car shows all around the USA. They roll into San Francisco, into Las Vegas, into LA. They put on these great car shows. It's all about the girls, the music, the DJs, and the cars together. Now, Juice 2, we've signed up with Hot Import Nights because we can do what Hot Import Nights would love to do, which is shut down an entire city centre, put up stadiums, have 60,000 crowds cheering these guys racing tricked-up cars around city centres all around the world. And that's what we've done.
In which way does Juice 2 Hot Import Nights differ from the first Juice game?
It differs because we've said it's global now. You race in London, you race in Rome, you race right through the Colosseum in Rome. You can drift track around the Eiffel Tower in Paris. You're in Sydney. It's gone global. It's a big event now. You know, you want to be like the best driver in the Hot Import Nights world. The two major game modes in Juice 2 is the circuit racing, obviously, which is still important. You know, we've made some tweaks to the gameplay. We've made it so we're trying to encourage the player to power slide. It's about trying to drive to look like the best driver in the world, to sort of show off and be really cool. We also added this drift mode, which I'm just absolutely excited about because it's the most addictive game mode I've ever worked on. You know, whereby we try and encourage the player to put the car sideways, to get as much speed as you can sideways, to link up the drifts, to max out the drift angles. And it's just something, it's something that makes you feel like you're just the greatest driver. If you ever remember Sega Rally, you know, 10, 15 years ago in the arcades, that was a cool game, and you felt great when you were going sideways. And that was what we used as our design basis when we started the drift mode in Juice 2. It's really, really exciting.
The first Juice game was really, really hard and really hardcore. Is this Juice 2 the same thing?
It's not the same thing. I think making it really, really hard and really, really hardcore was perhaps, you know, it alienated a lot of people that just wanted to have fun in cars. Now, if you mod your Dodge Viper to 800 horsepower, you couldn't. It was really tough to drive, and we fixed all that because at the end of the day, you know, people want to mod their cars to the max, and they want to still be able to drive them and have fun in them. So we've made sure that that's all possible in Juice 2. So it's still, you know, it's still really relevant because it's got 90 cars now. It's got 300 licenses. Any body kit that you could think of is probably in that game. So if you want to buy a Nissan S14, it's in there. If you want to buy a Torino, it's in there. If you want to buy a Lamborghini Zonda supercar, the car's in there, and you can modify that car. So it's, you know, it's hardcore in that it's really, really true to the scene. It's just that the gameplay, you know, we're much more forgiving than we used to be. So you don't have to pay for damage. Who wants to pay for damage? It's no fun, you know. So we've taken those bits out of the game and just made it a lot more fun.